What's up, boys and girls? Alessandro here. Welcome to a brand new video. Today, as you saw from the title, I got so many messages, so many questions in the last years about my guitars. I saw the interest in some of you on a video like this, and so let's just do it. Here we are. We're gonna go through all my guitars. I'm gonna give you a rundown of all of them, giving you a little bit of a backstory why I got them. I feel like I'm very good with the instruments I have now. I feel totally comfortable. I have diversity in my instruments, which is something that I needed. And so I thought that this could be a nice moment to do a video like this. I may do another one in the future, depending if I have more guitars or not. I don't know. If a company is watching and wants to send over some new guitars, you know, I'm not gonna say no. Guitars are always welcomed in. But jokes aside, no, I'm pretty happy with what I have right now. So, you know, just probably the right moment to do something like this. So let's start off with my main guitar, which is my Ibanez A7sIII. I got so many questions about this guitar. The right model name is AZ2402 SFG, which stands for Seafoam Green, which is this color. This model I got back in 2021. I was searching for a versatile super strat guitar. I was looking into similar stuff like used Source, Charvel, you know, and similar brands that do super strat guitars. And I got this one because I felt it was like a nice compromise between, you know, price, quality, and the features that I needed. I was searching for a guitar that had kind of a thicker neck. I discovered going on with the years that I'm not a thin neck guy at all. I completely hate on Ibanez Wizard necks. Maybe on a 7-string, that could be a nice thing. I only played like a 7-string Ibanez just a couple times, so I couldn't tell. But again, I'm not a fan of super thin necks. I'm not comfortable. I've always been much more comfortable, for example, with like a Les Paul neck or an SG neck, you know. This neck here feels absolutely incredible. So I got this one initially out of compromise between price, quality, and the features I wanted. And then with years, with time playing it, I just came to love it so much that now I can tell you that it's, up until now, the most comfortable guitar I ever played. I just feel completely free. It feels incredibly balanced, you know, its features. So yeah, I'm just so comfortable that I think like this one is gonna be a keeper for me for a long time. And it's also kind of unique for two reasons. My trusty guitar tech that were also returned later on in the video made some changes to this. I had to, because the stock locking tuners, they were the one with the coin thing to turn. I'm just totally not a fan of those. I just don't like them at all. And so we put some regular locking ones with, you know, the turning thing behind, and they worked perfectly. And another change that I had to make was changing the bridge saddles, because for whatever reason, they kept cutting the strings right here. They would form just little cuts in here in the saddles that would just break the strings. So I don't know why, but we put on some Goto 510 saddles, and since then, the guitar worked absolutely phenomenally. As I told you, just an amazing instrument. And another unique feature that a lot of people made me notice, I was not aware of this, is that this model right here in particular, I don't know the folks at Ibanez what was up back then, but this one is probably the only one that I could find. And again, a lot of people made me notice, I was not even aware, but if you look up this model on the internet, you will find that all of them have black dots on the fretboard. This one has like paraloid abalone, I don't know what that is exactly, but it just matches the guitar so well, and I have no idea why all the other ones are black. Honestly, it makes no sense at all. I don't even know like why this one is kind of unique in that way. I feel like it's much better than the black ones, but again, I have no idea. I'll take it, you know, it's cool, it's much cooler, but yeah, it's kind of a unique feature and I like that. So again, this is my main instrument. It's super comfortable, especially for soloing and stuff like that. And it's unfortunately discontinued since some years. Ibanez took it out of production. It's really unfortunate because I believe this was one of the nicest AZs out there, and yeah, but I guess that's just how things go sometimes with brands and companies. So yeah, that's it. Now, second guitar that I'm gonna show you is my Kiesel Vanquish 8-string. So this one has a nice backstory. I got it back in 2019, and I was a huge Kiesel fan. I still am. They do some amazing stuff, incredible guitars. This guitar was owned by Sims Cashion. Sims Cashion, maybe you heard of him. I don't really think is playing guitar that much anymore these days, unfortunately, but he was a young player. He was phenomenal. He was a technical beast, and I absolutely loved his videos back in the day because they pushed me so much technique-wise. It was really a dragon. And so I remember seeing him play this guitar in his videos and thinking, man, that thing is so cool. And that got me into 8 strings. And yeah, I was just blown away by the aesthetic and look of these instruments in particular, honestly. Like this guitar, to me, is still one of the best looking instruments I've ever seen, honestly. And so 2019 comes in the summer. He parted ways with Kiesel, and you know, I was a fan of the brand, so I was looking up their in-stock sections every once in a while, and I saw this popping up on their in-stocks, and man, I just grabbed it, and it was so nice. It was a little bit trippy to adapt to the multi-scale, obviously, at first, but man, this guitar does not feel like an 8. It feels like a 7 at most. Feels absolutely incredible. I love the scale length on this one. I use 9s, so this is the perfect scale length. I can't remember exactly how it is, but if you're interested, let me know below in the comments and I can look it up for you. But this guitar is just amazing. Amazing for rhythm stuff. It's so tight, it sounds so rich, so alive, so full, and also it's super comfortable for lead stuff. So as you can see in my videos, I'm just so comfortable playing lead stuff. It makes no sense, but yeah, it's just a great, absolutely amazing instrument. And again, I love the way it looks. Look at this, is antique ash from Kiesel, and yeah, just looks phenomenal, man, with the matching headstock. This is the back of it, walnut neck. Yeah, just a phenomenal instrument. It's one of a kind. Obviously, it's a custom one, and yeah, that makes it even more special. And this one I don't think I will ever sell, honestly. I will just keep it, even though I'm not playing 8 strings or 7 strings that much these days. But honestly, it sounds so amazing that it makes no sense to part ways with it. So yeah, this is my Kiesel, and hope you enjoy it. And now we have the newest addition to my guitar collection, which is a Strat. It's not a Fender, it's not a well-known brand. It's made by my guitar tech, which is also a phenomenal luthier and just a great guy overall. He's called Rosario Basta, and the brand is called Raro Guitars, which is rare, basically. In English, I will put the website link down below. So this guitar is phenomenal. It sounds absolutely incredible. Sounds like a piano, honestly. You already probably heard it in some of my videos, and yeah, it's just an amazing instrument. I wanted a nice sounding Strat. I've been wanting that for a while. I had one previously, but I just swapped it for this one because yeah, it was just so much better. And it's new, so I'm still adapting to it, but again, it sounds like a piano. That's the best way that I can describe this guitar. So it's a bit relict, as you can see. Got some dings here and there on the sides. Also the neck is relict a little bit, aged. So yeah, I love this guitar. It makes me play much more differently than with the other two. I think that's the beauty of having more than one instrument, honestly. It's like, yeah, feeling in a completely different way once you pick up one or you pick the other. Yeah, you're just inspired to do something different. They just sound different, they feel different. And again, as a result of that, you're kind of a different player with each guitar, and that's the beauty. So that's why, you know, we guitar players, that's our excuse to have like 100 guitars, you know, but it's cool. Now let's take a look at a couple of things that I don't use as much, but they're still pretty nice. So this one is a Crafter. It's a nylon strings, electric, and it is super nice. I come from a classical music background as well. I played classical stuff in high school. You probably didn't know about that. Now we do. And yeah, so I have a classical as well that I gave to one of my friends now. That's a very, very nice guitar. I may just do a separate video on that one because it has very weird and nice story behind it. But yeah, I gave it to a friend of mine because he's using it. I was not really using it anymore, so he's writing and recording with it, so I'm very happy that it gets some use. And this one, though, is my classical at the moment. I still use it from time to time. It's just amazing. It's kind of a cheap guitar, you know, it's nothing crazy, but I just love the classical sound and feel of the nylon strings. That's just something that I love, and you know, I've come to love during high school, and it's something that I'm dearly attached to, you know, so I absolutely love the feel and sound of this one as well. There's definitely some better instruments, you know, as far as quality. There's Goldens and, you know, a lot of other brands that are making some nice stuff, but you know, for the use that I do with this one, it's just, it works fine, you know, so yeah, it's a very, very nice instrument. Now, this is my acoustic guitar. This is an entry-level Martin guitar. It's called DXMAE. That's the model. Honestly, not a big fan of this guitar. It's a comfortable acoustic, you know, for playing live is cool, it's okay, because I got the microphone in it. You know, I can just plug in with my jack and play live for some stuff. It's been super cool. But yeah, like sonically, it's not the best guitar, you know, it's just something that I use for recording my demos and just getting an idea, or again, playing live. Playing live is cool, it's definitely very useful. So yeah, this is my acoustic. I may upgrade it in the future, but yeah, for the moment it's cool, it's comfortable. Again, it's not getting that much of a use right now, so yeah, maybe this will be an upgrade. Now here's my bass. So honestly, this is not the best. It's just a very, very entry-level bass that I got some years ago, and I just use it to record demos. It just doesn't sound great, you know, honestly. I'm not really happy with it, but I have it here, so you know, I'm gonna show it to you. This is what I use to record my demos, and yeah, if I do some like very, very minimal little production stuff for maybe the demos that I put out on YouTube and stuff, this is what I use. And now, thanks to my FM3, it does sound a little bit better, but honestly, it is what it is. I had no real expectation on this. It does the job, maybe, I don't know, but yeah, honestly, this may just get upgraded in the future, I don't know. For now, I just wanted to show it to you, and yeah, I don't know. Let's just slowly, very slowly put this away and, you know, make it disappear. So that's it. These are all my instruments. I have one more actually, which is like a very old guitar, probably my second guitar when I was 10 years old, but it's in very, very bad condition, so it's better if I don't show it to you. So that's it for today's video. I hope you like this, and if you have any kind of question, I didn't go really deep into specs. If you're interested in stuff like that, you can ask me in the comments, and I'll be happy to get back to you. But yeah, I mostly wanted to give you a bit of a backstory and some insight on all of them, since all the comments and questions I received so far. So thank you all guys for watching and for the support. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.